when I was younger, it was really romanticized that you're going for it and just keep going. And, it's like you have to work 24 hours, do 4 movies in one time, 5 shifts, don't sleep, don't eat. And the more a person does that, the more successful you will be. But as I have seen and lived more life, I've realized having a work-life balance is really important. This romanticization of work has to be tough and work has to be rough, and it's not. Work can be your companion. Work can be creative. Work can be something that gives you joy. And now I've reached a point where that work-life balance for me is most important. If you don't have that encouragement in your home, try to find it in your gut, because no one's going to fix your life but you. Try to find inspiration from people that inspire you. I have been inspired every day by collaborators that I work with. It's about that feeling. It's about imbibing from the people around you. And it could be someone you admire on television. It could be someone in your class. It could be someone that you work with. But when you see something that you admire about someone, imbibe it. The business of entertainment started becoming really interesting to me. I used to talk a lot to my producer friends, producers that I was working with. What are the choices they make? How are movies made? So you have a cost of production. You have to recover your cost of production to make profit. So I started getting into what margins look like and just understanding there are so many ways to be able to create something. And I think once I started doing production and I started working in America, I knew my manager happened to be a venture capitalist, and she was really into tech and stuff. So I was very interested and at that time she was just a collaborator, but I really got interested in investments. And I started with small investments in little things, and then those things became really big. Our generation had to say, hold on. Why is my natural instinct when someone is successful is to be jealous? Why is my natural instinct when someone is successful to be envious? Why is my natural instinct not saying, wow, you've done so great. Let me add on to this person. Let me push you forward, because then you're pulling me forward, which we don't recognize. If we only collectively banded together and supported other successful people in our fields, we would be unstoppable in the world. You have to shut off the noise. There are many people that will want to pull you down, but don't focus on that. Focus on the one person that believes in you. Focus on the light, little sliver of light that you might see, a little bit of inspiration that you might see. And that's the hardest thing to do, because you're bogged down by baggage. You're bogged down by shackles of people holding you down. So you have to really push forward. And that's just individual. Do you have that inside of you to fight that fight for yourself? Or are you going to wait for somebody else to do it? That's an individual choice.